Hello YouTube friends, it's Wimbledon here in the UK. I'm not a massive sports fan, but I do really enjoy watching Wimbledon. But I always like to have a wee craft project on the go while I'm doing it. So today I've got out all my fibre, all the greens here, yellowy greens, loads of white over there. So I'm going to have a go at making some Wimbledon inspired wool. I'm going to spin. So I've set up in here, in this room here, I've got my drum carder, all my bits and pieces here. I'm just going to do this so it's well away from the kittens, because the kittens are now climbing all over everything, and this will be a nice quiet place to do my prep. Now, Wimbledon has started, but I'm going to be quite selective. I'm not going to sit and watch the whole lot because it's beautiful weather. Look outside. You know, why would I want to sit inside on a day like this? So I'm just going to watch selective matches. Well, if anyone's watched far enough back in these videos that I post, you'll remember that I prepared all of these rolags, this blended wool, way back in the winter time. Right, well, I'm going to use these then as the base for my spinning. Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to spin them. I spun all that green then on the first day of Wimbledon, watching some matches, and that's one ply of grass. There it is. And then I started to separate out the colours so that I could make all the things I wanted to represent. Prudence, obviously. Mm-hmm. But this, I'll get out the way, Prudence. But this is the grass and the green balls. That's what this represents. And so the green is that sort of very pale yellowy green, isn't it? With grass in between. And as the grass at Wimbledon's getting quite brown now, as they've been playing on it, I put some brown in there as well to represent that. So this is going to be tennis balls and green grass, brown grass. So if you remember, maybe you saw some of those carding videos of mine way back months ago. I take the fibres off the drum carder like this. They're all beautifully aligned, so they're easier to spin. And then I make these little, they're called rolags, and they're very easy to spin from. So this one is a rolag that is tennis balls and grass. So I make a fair few of those. So with each drum carder load, you can make, 6 or 7 of these little rolags. As you pull them off around 2 big fat knitting needles. Oh, so that's what I was doing there. Yeah, tennis balls and grass. The last, I'll maybe get 2 more off that one. It's a bit stiff. Then this next one is the Wimbledon logo, which is the purple and the green of the badge that they have. There it is. Purple and green badge. So I thought I would have interspersed in my spinning, we would have some purple and green. So, but not so much, just a little bit. I may not use all of these when I'm spinning, but I made 1 full drum of purple and green for the badge. Now, if anybody knows anything at all about Wimbledon, you'll know that one of the things that they're famous for is, can you guess what this represents? What does this represent? You got it, strawberries and cream. God knows how much you have to pay for strawberries and cream at Wimbledon, but it's one of the iconic things that you must have if you go to Wimbledon. I've never been to Wimbledon. I don't really want to. You can see the matches much better on the television, and I don't want to watch them all. So there's Prudence. The cats are keeping well out of the way of Sadie at the moment. There are only 3 kittens left, but they're still not very excited about being around her. She's very defensive. Next week, when there are no kittens, I think things might alter a bit. So anyway, strawberries and cream Rolags now. And I made, at least twice as many of those as I did the badge ones. So a little bit more red then, a few more strawberries, a bit more cream. Bit of coffee. And so now, when I'd finished making those, the next thing that I make here is, there's a lot of white at Wimbledon. And this first part, I did white and blue for the fluffy white clouds and the blue sky, because it's been a fantastic summer. And that's what's happening at Wimbledon at the moment, is lovely blue skies. But white as well, there's a big strict code about clothing. So all the players have to wear white. And here is my favourite, Novak Djokovic. I want him to win. So I did a lot of white for fluffy white clouds, white clothing at Wimbledon. And I have lots of different sheep's breeds of white. So there'll be lots of white in this finished yarn. So here it all is then. Blue and white skies, the logo, this is from left to right, strawberries and cream, tennis balls and grass that's getting a bit brown, loads of tennis whites, more fluffy white clouds, sky, and that's my Wimbledon spin. That will be plied with the green. And in part 2, I'll show you what it looks like spun up. Thanks for watching. Bye.